Northern Irish Sign Language is a derivative of British, Australian, and New Zealand Sign Language, and has been around for about 150 years. It only has 1,500 speakers, mostly in Northern Ireland. Irish Sign Language is a derivative of French Sign Language, and has been around for about 200 years. It has around 5,000 speakers, mostly in Northern Ireland. British Sign Language is the most commonly spoken sign language in the UK, and is spoken in all 4 nations. There are around 151,000 speakers in the UK. Approximately 86,000 of those are deaf. Anglo-Romani, meaning English Romani, is a dialect spoken by the Romanichal, a subgroup of the Romani people in the United Kingdom, and other parts of the English-speaking world. It is 450 years old, and there are 90,000 speakers in the UK. Shelter is a language spoken by Irish travellers, particularly in Ireland and the United Kingdom. It is also widely known as the Cant, known to its native speakers in Ireland as de Gammon or Tarry, and known to the academic or professional linguistic community as Shelter. It is approximately 750 years old, of mixed origin, and has around 30,000 speakers in the UK today. Shelter is classified as critically endangered by UNESCO. Scots is a language variety of West Germanic origin. It is an Anglic language and descended from early Middle English. Therefore, modern Scots is a sister language of modern English. Scots is classified as an official language of Scotland, a regional or minority language of Europe, and a vulnerable language by UNESCO. It is spoken mainly in Scotland and in Northern Ireland, and is spoken by over 1.5 million people in the UK. English is the most well-known of the historical languages of the UK. Despite not being an indigenous language, it is of West Germanic origin, and was brought to the British Isles by Anglo-Saxon settlers, and is now spoken by over 1.5 million people in the UK. Scottish Gaelic is one of the indigenous languages of the British Isles and is of Celtic Goidelic origin. It is spoken mainly in Scotland with a small population in London and has only 135,000 speakers left. It is categorized as definitely endangered by UNESCO. Irish Gaelic is another indigenous language of the British Isles. It is of Celtic Goidelic origin and is mainly spoken in Northern Ireland. There are only 71,000 speakers left in the UK, due in large part to severe legal restrictions, social and economic pressure imposed by British rule between the 14th and 20th centuries. It is classed as definitely endangered by UNESCO. Cornish is the second oldest indigenous language of the UK. It is of Celtic Brythonic origin, and is spoken mostly in Cornwall. It is unfortunately now critically endangered, with only 577 speakers on the last census in the UK. During the 1400s, England refused to allow Cornish to be spoken in churches or schools, leading to its functional extinction. Welsh is the oldest of the indigenous languages, at over 4,000 years old. It is of Celtic Brythonic origin. In a similar fashion to Irish Gaelic and Cornish, the Welsh language was systematically suppressed and banned from official life from the 1500s, an act that wasn't rectified until 1967. Despite the attempts to destroy the language, there are still nearly 1 million speakers in Wales, and the numbers are remaining steady, though not recovering at this time. It is still classed as vulnerable by UNESCO.